Hi everyone, my name is Sahil Agarwal and I'm one of the co-founders and CEO of One. For this video demonstration of the One platform, I am going to be pretending as the VP of RevOps at a company called Pyramid, which has more than 1,000 employees and 250 million in revenue. And I am just starting my Q2. Today is day one, and there are a lot of areas that need my attention. I need to report last quarter's result to the CEO. I need to clean up pipeline for this upcoming quarter. I need to prepare board meeting talking points, rebalancing territories, analyze yield performance, and accurately forecast this quarter. It's a lot of work. It will take the team 3 to 6 weeks to get it done. And this is what every head of RevOps goes through when a new quarter starts. But not every head of RevOps has access to one. I have access to that platform, which is connected to both my structured and unstructured data, which is Salesforce, Snowflake, call recorder, enablement, engagement, customer support platform, my Drive, my enablement platform, etc. And since it knows me and it knows my business, I don't have to do all of this by myself or by my team. I can simply go into One and give it these tasks. So I'm going to come into One, and let's start by giving it the first task. So I am going to tell it, since we just finished the quarter, can you help me report it to my CEO, who can then report it to the board, and then give it to me as a board deck. So I can just give it the task to One, and while it starts processing it, I don't have to sit here and see it work. I can just give it all the other tasks that I had. So I'm going to give it the next task. So the next task was, for this new quarter that I'm just entering into, can you help me clean up the pipeline? Tell me what is real and what is not real. Don't just look at what sellers have put into Salesforce, but analyze call recordings and emails, and then build me a dashboard. So my second task has been delegated. My third task is for the board meeting next week, which you can see from my calendar on who is coming, and help me prepare thoughts that I can share with my CRO, who can refine them further. Okay, third task given. Let's do the fourth task. Can you help me reassign and rebalance my 20,000 accounts across my 71 AEs? And also update this directly in Salesforce. And then last task that I had on my plate was analyzing performance of my deal desk and pricing team. So I'm going to ask it, can you analyze the performance of my deal desk team and the pricing team so far this year, and prepare a V2 MOM for the team and give me areas of improvement and what should be my priority for the rest of the year. Again, because One understands me, my business, this is how I get my work done. It understands how I get things done, and I don't have to give it any more context than what I've already done. And let's go back to the first task. Now, One takes a few minutes to run, and then let's see where we are. So we'll start by reporting on my last quarter. So this was the task. It took it like 4 minutes, 35 seconds. I can at any point see its thinking process and all the steps that it went through, and it built me this board deck. Now I can see an executive summary, revenue and bookings, customer metrics and retention, key wins and losses, sales efficiency, win rate and sales velocity, team performance, and our priorities for this upcoming quarter, including financial detail. I can take this into Google Drive and make changes directly, or if I need any more details, I will just go in here and say, if you look at the last few board decks, you will see that our CEO always wants to start a board meeting with the hypothesis that was proven or not proven. Can you start with that? So I can keep working with it and get to the output that I want. Now let's see the second one, which was cleaning up pipeline. So I gave it the task, it came back, built me a dashboard, and I can click here, and you can see This is the dashboard that I created. So out of the total 2.6 million pipeline, 600K is real, 650 is at risk, and then like 733K is not real. Now this would have taken me a lot of time to get to, but Vaughn, because it has access to my sales calls and emails, and it has access to my sales playbook, it can do this analysis very quickly. And I can see even this segregation by stage. Let's look at assigning territories. So it rebalanced across 20,000 accounts. And if I click here, you can see that it gives me a plan by region overall, and then I can go into subsequent details and see what it's suggesting, and then I can easily come in here and say, this looks good, can you go ahead and make the update in Salesforce? And I will fire this off. And it can go and make this update in Salesforce without me having to go through multiple steps. And finally, I asked it to look at my deal desk team performance and pricing team performance. It again ran for under 5 minutes and gave me a stack ranked list of what's working and what is not working, and built me this 10-page document. Now, this gives me a solid starting point where I can build upon this, and that reduces the work that would have taken me, if we go back, from 3 to 6 weeks to in a few hours. I will be done with all of this task and will be able to start Q2 with a lot of the foundational work done. So hopefully this was helpful for you to understand what one is, how it works, and what it can do. It can give the entire company their own VP of RevOps. Every single member gets their own VP of RevOps, and you can get the work done at a much higher velocity, at a much better quality level. Hope this was helpful. Thank you. Bye.